It's time for the adventures of Stumpy and Grumpy.
With this COVID thing, every store I go into, my hands get free alcohol.
Join us as we celebrate their odd friendship and their love of all things Australian.
Let's get back to you in your backyard. I'm sure that was a euphemism.
This podcast is intended for adults, so wowzers can go fuck themselves.
What are you, strumming chooks again?
Strumming chooks?
Yeah, you like that?
If you were going to strum a chook, how would you actually hold it?
Well, everybody knows the sequence for that. You grab it by the friggin' neck, give it a bit of a pull, then the legs, bang bang, and you just bum 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 bum.
You're an idiot. Play a song.
The stalls have long been empty and the shed's a mess today. A dirty saddle blanket is a rat's nest in the hay. The tack is old and mouldy and it's strewn across the floor, and a dusty poley saddle sits abandoned by the door. There's missing D's and knee pads worn, the stitching's come undone. The straps are dry and brittle and the counter lining's gone. A big gash in the near side flap, I'm wondering how it tore. It's old, this poley saddle sitting sadly by the door. Memories and tales of life and things may sometimes fade. We're soon gone, the world moves on, no matter what we've made. In absence we still linger, although we're here no more. Our touch lives on and it's not gone, our saddle's by the door. A grey-haired bloke, his swag's rolled up, he's waiting for a train. A lifetime working stations, but he won't be back again. His leg was badly broken once, now limps forevermore. He owned that poley saddle that's neglected by the door. A bony swayback stock horse, his working years were full. The scar there on his flank was from a dust-up with a bull. Faithful years of service have left him old and sore. He wore that poley saddle that's neglected by the door. Memories and tales of life and things may sometimes fade. We're soon gone, the world moves on, no matter what we've made. In absence we still linger, although we're here no more. Our touch lives on and it's not gone, our saddle's by the door. A battle-scarred old piker, he's bailed up in the creek. One horn is gone, his years of running wild have left him weak. He lifts his battered head and gives his last defiant roar. He ripped that dusty saddle that's abandoned by the door. A freshly barked tan piker hide is spread out on the board. The craftsman deftly works his awl, his needles lace and cord. He shapes the hide with skill and pride, a pleasure, not a chore, and proudly builds his saddles that sit beside the door. Memories and tales of life and things may sometimes fade. We're soon gone, the world moves on, no matter what we've made. In absence we still linger, although we're here no more. Our touch lives on and it's not gone, our saddle's by the door. Our touch lives on and it's not gone, our saddle's by the door.
Ah, yes. Dean Perrett, saddled by the door. On our very first podcast, Manny, what do you think?
Oh, I think this is our very first podcast, I do.
Oh, that's exactly right. You're like a mirror. You and I, we're like brothers, twins. We are.
Yeah, only our mothers can tell us apart. But you are so ugly, man.
Same fathers, though. I think.
Even on audio.
Thanks for that. I've got a good face for television. No radio, is it? Is that how it's supposed to go? Hey, that was one of your songs.
Yes, actually. It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that was actually one of my very, very first songs that I ever wrote.
Oh wow.
It came out of a songwriting sesh with Brendan Walmsley.
Oh, lovely. Brendan's a lovely young fellow, isn't he?
Mate, it was good. It was a great. It was a great session as well too. And one of his throwaway lines was, "You got to pick up something common, and look for a different twist."
Fantastic.
And I thought to myself, saddle by the door.
Oh, that's perfect. And you sold it to old Babyface. You gave it to Babyface to do.
Mate, that was 12, almost 15 years after I wrote the bloody thing. Nobody else would take it. Thanks, Dino. I certainly appreciate it.
There you go, folks. The life of a songwriter.
The adventures of Manny and Pix.
Thank you very much indeed. And now...
Wind her up, you little bulldog pup. It seems to me you know the way I feel. 350 horses strong, this trip won't take so long, with you little bulldog nipping at their heel. With this road train at your back, none could deny the fact you were built for outback tracks throughout Australia. Though some say you're getting old, on the bonnet you look bold. Crossing 80 tons, there's no way you're a failure. When we're steaming down the road, you know it makes a man feel proud. With your rubber paws a-humming and your big stack barking loud. When I change you up or down a gear, you leave a big black cloud. I know you're happy when I'm shoveling in the coal. Every load to use the same, be it cotton, hay or grain, an oversize or maybe general freight. Spending weeks out on the track, through the cities and out back, hauling local loads and often interstate. With your ears pricked back and chest puffed out, you're honest and you're strong. Not as big as new rigs on the road, but you'll pull hard all day long. There's no ponies harnessed in your team, so you won't put a foot wrong. Oh, Mac, I'm happy when we're out there on the road. You little bulldog pup, you're hauling loads with muscles made of steel. 350 horses strong, this trip won't take so long, with you little bulldog nipping at their heel. Wind her up, you little bulldog pup. Seems to me you know the way I feel. 350 horses strong, well, this trip won't take so long, with you little bulldog nipping at their heel. With you little bulldog nipping at their heel.
6'4" of hunky manly goodness.
Bulldog Mac by Jeffrey Brown.
Yes, sir.
With this COVID thing, every store I go into, my hands get free alcohol.
You're supposed to put it on your hands, you dick.
Well, it tastes nice. Remember Hermansburg?
What an extraordinary country out there in out from Alice Springs there.
Yeah, healing country.
Healing country, they called it, out the Arunta, the Eastern Arunta people. Warren H. Williams, of course, is the keeper of the stones for those people. Of course, you know his involvement with John and the Raining on the Rock and all of that.
Yeah, and I remember when you did a little stint just out above town there, just outside of town with your fiddle. It was very evocative. That it was beautiful, just beautiful.
Oh, you know what it is though? It's the whole area. It's NAMATJIRA country as well.
Right,
And that's,
of course.
that's where those colours came from.
Yeah.
You know, Albert painted those colours out there, and of course, you know who was is of course Warren's father, Gus Williams.
This is the segue.
Country. Did you plan that?
How about NAMATJIRA? It goes like this. Oh, I shut the voices and grey are the skies, and many the teardrops fall from dark satin night. And many fair brothers will stand with bowed head, for the message came this morning, NAMATJIRA is dead. Oh, stairs at NAMATJIRA climbed up to the Hall of Fame. There he left upon his walls true Australian name. His paintings are of God's own country where his people's claim. Stairs of NAMATJIRA climbed up to the Hall of Fame. The golden stairs of fame. Among her great artists and heroes of fame, we'll always remember and honor his name. He painted this country for the whole world to see. He painted Australia just as it should be. Stairs at NAMATJIRA climbed up to the Hall of Fame. There he left upon his walls true Australian name. His paintings are of God's own country where his people's claim. Stairs at NAMATJIRA climbed up to the Hall of Fame. The golden stairs of fame. For Australia's dark sons, now prouder have they been than the day that NAMATJIRA shook the hand of the Queen. Near the home that he loved so well, he's sleeping near the flowers in the land of his fathers, that is his and is ours. Stairs of NAMATJIRA climbed up to the Hall of Fame. There he left upon his walls true Australian name. His paintings are of God's own country where his people's claim. Stairs of NAMATJIRA climbed up to the Hall of Fame. The golden stairs of fame.
Fantastic Gus Williams there with NAMATJIRA. You're listening to the adventures of Manny and Pix.
Yeah, or Stumpy and Grumpy.
That's short, fat, and frumpy.
Yes, would you call that a bush ballad, Manfred?
I'd say yes, absolutely. Yeah.
So you'd be good on the integrity committee, wouldn't you? Now, what I'd like to bring up here is the fact that we wanted to do this podcast to celebrate our friendship, but we also, you know, we're coming at the industry from different angles. I mean, I've been a fiddle player all my life. You've been a poet and a wordsmith, and it's funny how we almost like the same things. For instance, great songwriters you're a great songwriter. I try to write good songs as well, but one of the ones that that I really like is Greg Champion. I love Greg Champion's.
He's fantastic.
Isn't he great? Isn't he great? He's got a turn of phrase that not many others. He's laconic
and Australian.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the songs that I always used to play of Greg's was Three Crows.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's have a listen. Have a listen to this. This is Three Crows, Greg Champion.
3 crows sat on a barbed wire fence at Hamptonshire where the weeds are dense. 2 lady crows and 1 fine gent in a paddock at there and Allan. Said one crow to the other crows, tell me crows, now do you know? She said, tell me, where do you suppose? Where is the feeding good? Said another crow to the very first crow, yes I know where I would go. She said, yes, I know where the feeding is good. Said the other 2 crows, pray tell us where, that we might dine on the finest fare. Pray tell that we might all be there. Where is the feeding good? And they gazed across the field, and this is what the first crow revealed. In Camperdown the worms are big, they lay on the ground, you don't have to dig. You ask them nice, they'll put on a jig. Down in Camperdown. Said another crow, well I think I know where I would most enjoy to go. The worms down there are big as your nose. Down in Allen'sford town. Then the 2 crows turned their heads, and this is what the 3rd crow said. In Hamilton town the worms are good, they'd wave a flag for you if they could. They slip down the throat like good worms should. Down in Hamilton town. 3 crows sat on a rusty gate and talked about the food they ate. They rambled till the day was late in a paddock at there and Allan. Frosty river morning in the middle of July, awakened to the echo of the caroling magpie. Camped beside the water on a peaceful river bend. Been there, done that, I'd like to do it again. Heading north to Gympie with the usual ratbag band. Equipment stacked up to the roof in the trusty camper van. Playing on the main stage as they mudslide while you sing. Been there, done that, and I might have to do it again. Hanging with the locals at the Stumpy Bay Hotel. I'm on the rocks at Weeper, taking oysters from the shell. Huddled around the campfire, telling tall ones with your friends. Been there, done that, I'd like to do it again. Romantic beachside dinners with an Arafura view. Heading west into the scrub, anywhere west will do. Where the bush rolls on forever and the campfire never ends. Yeah. like to do it again. I'll take you north to Humpty Doo or south to Freycinet. I'll take you west to Rottnest Isle or east to Nelson Bay, where the bush rolls on forever and the campfire never ends. Been there, done that, I'd like to do it again. Hanging with the locals at the Stumpy Bay Hotel. I'm on the rocks at Weeper, taking oysters from the shell. Having one too many at the Christmas barbecue. Been there, done that, and I better not do it again. Done that, I'd like to do it again.
Been there, done that, like to do it again. And of course we had those 3 bloody crows on the fence, didn't we, before that?
Yeah, Greg Champion, isn't he great?
I love him.
He deserved a double play.
Of course he does. And that's why we did it, because we can.
We can, because you know why? Because
It's our show. That's right. Stumpy and Grumpy.
No, you idiot. It's called The Adventures of Manny and Pix.
Oh.
It's not fucking Stumpy and Grumpy, for fuck's sake.
It's Stumpy and Grumpy.
Hey, Kelly Dixon rang you up.
Yes, he did. He's in Tamworth at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he's in Lismore. He had to drop Marion off.
God, I hope he's wearing a mask there.
Mate, 94, you know. And I've seen him manipulate that flaming big caravan of his. He's got that. Mate, he's tougher than 15 bloody 30-year-olds.
Yeah, when he was at Norma's last year, up at Boney Mountain there, he was pushing his way through everybody and getting his, this is my spot. I'm having it here.
Mate, you step aside for that.
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
I tell you.
It's Kelly Dixon, mate.
Yeah.
Who? Bloke said who? Oh, I nearly took him apart.
You know, he's still writing.
Oh, why wouldn't he?
Mate, he is writing as good as Henry Lawson.
Of course.
And I really mean that, you know.
Of course. You see, that it's so important because he's 94. He's like gold. He's so important because he's writing from that perspective of that almost 100 years ago. It's like word history.
And the thing is that he writes so well because he's well trained.
Yep.
And he's been doing it for such a long time. And he's
He's written some of the greatest bush ballads in Australian history.
When a swag was our home.
Well, we rode the wild horses, young for young ladies. We bought the big mops from that faraway place. We nursed them and fed them from Wayville to Bulldog, with ever that biting south wind in our face. We branded the Mickeys and we tailed the wild wieners, drafted the fats on the wide open plains. We broke the wild colts and we sang in the moonlight to the travelling mobs we shall not see again. Midst the heat and the dust and the dung and the rope burns, we formed the best friendship the bush can but spawn. We were rovers and drovers, saddle-born vagabonds, destined for drifting the day we were born. Dances were chances to win some fair maiden, seldom were part of the world which we knew. Out in the salt bush, far from the town push, nice ladies avoided blokes like me and you. Until came the road trains, the bikes and the choppers, the drovers and rovers were soon cast aside. For mobiles and budgets, and two-ways and gadgets, a new century stockman who can't even ride. A horse from from the fenceless white places we came from, the endless wide world which we both used to roam. The busters and bruises and scars did not matter when a throne was a saddle, a swag was our home. But old Father Time is a kind of a rover, calling on fellows like me and like you. He coats us with stiffness and muscles of torture. We can't ride the wild ones we once used to do. So it's time now for slippers, lounge rooms and dreamings of days that we squandered and songs that we've sung. To the mobs in the moonlight, chances we missed in those faraway places when restless and young. Well, we rode the wild horses, yearned for young ladies, report the big mobs from that faraway land. But it's time now for slippers, memories and relics of days that we squandered when the swag was our home. Yes, it's time now for slippers, memories and relics of days that we squandered when the swag was our home.
Ah, yeah. Dave Kirk there with a great Kelly Dixon song, When the Swag Was Our Home. And it takes me back to those great old songs that we used to listen to when we were kids, and from, you know, Stan Coster and Rick and Thel and Buddy Williams and all of those things. And it's just wonderful to see that Kelly Dixon, 94, still around.
Mate, he does so well.
Yeah.
And
The swag. Don't. I can see that glint in your eye. You're heading there. No, I hate camping. I just hate camping. I don't like it. It's dirty and it's dusty and it's.
But it's not.
You can't shower properly.
Yes, you can if you're in a creek or somewhere near a creek.
Pierre Cardin and it's
You're an idiot. Truly, you are.
What?
I mean,
we went out there. Time now, she said, "Come out to Alice Springs, and or whatever. All right, we'll share the bloody thing." You said, "I've got a surprise for you." You know what a surprise was? He wanted to go bushwalking naked, as if that would be a surprise for
That's
fucking
not
me.
True. Mate, talk about embellishment. You're a fucking idiot. Yeah.
That's what you do.
No, just a bit of an aside on that one there, folks. What usually happens whenever I go out to the desert, I pull over the side of the road and just head over the sand dunes. And when I'm far enough away from the road, I have my cleansing. That's what I call it, my cleansing.
Let's just put this in perspective. Your cleansing is to strip off all your clothes and walk through the desert, right?
Yep.
Like a wrinkled white raisin.
Hardly wrinkled. A pearl of a body.
Jesus Christ. Hey? A pearl? That's... no. Prune.
Well, we both were born when we were very young.
That's true. I shouldn't talk anyway. I'm no glamour puss.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, face like target practice and a sagging superstructure.
Look at that.
Oh,
hey?
hey, look at that.
Look at that. This is, yeah.
We're both there. But I do love camping. I really do. Even now, that's the only way I go. I prefer to go. It's just for the swag.
It really suits your lifestyle, though, Manfred, because you like writing songs about the bush. You get inspiration when you travel through these towns.
True.
You meet interesting people. You know.
And what about you now? I mean, I remember when we first went camping at Alice Springs there, and mate, you really shit yourself. But by the same token,
didn't shit myself. I just
didn't like it.
Yes, that's a far cry from shitting oneself.
True. But by the same token, look at you now. How much camping gear have you got?
Oh, shut the fuck up. Okay, Aldi had a sale on camping gear.
I'm a scrubber runner and a breaker too. I live on damper and wallaby stew. I've got a big cattle dog with a staghound cross. I never saw the scrubber we couldn't toss, 'cause I'm the fella from Connemara. Oh,
Hello, Glenny, darling, sweetheart, how are ya?
What's going on?
Listen,
who are you?
Listen, don't you know who I am?
No, I don't.
Listen up, perhaps I better tell you the name. I'm the rodeo queen and a great life is mine. I've got all the Queensland ringers just standing in line, darling, and any They call me the BILOELA Sheila. Well, I'm the Sheila from BILOELA. I'll just call me the BILOELA Sheila. Hey, I think we should get to know each other a little bit better, sweetheart.
Oh, yeah, I'll say. Feeling a bit toey.
Spud, come on, give me a cuddle.
Here's a go, eh? I come from Bogabilla and I tell you with pride, I never saw a horse or bull that I couldn't ride. I'm a wizard with a stock whip and a ringer in the shed. And when it comes to women, mate, I stand them on their head.
Yeah, I
there
know,
I'm
I've
the
seen
killer.
it,
From Bogabilla.
Yeah, sure you are.
That's me, mate, I'm the Bogabilla lady killer.
Wait a minute, I know where I've seen you before. I know where I've seen you before.
I knew we'd met. Where was it?
Let me tell you, mate, let me tell you. It was up at MATARANKA at the rodeo. Everything he tried to ride it over reels he'd go. Howling like a dingo every time he took a fall. And too drunk to find a SHIELA at the rodeo ball. He's the wanker from MATARANKA. That's who he is, the MATARANKA wanker.
Take a firm grip on yourself, darling.
Listen, you're the gunner dark alarm, mate.
Bloody bandy wallop trollop.
Hey, what? You're the Inamika stinker. The Wagga Wagga flogger.
BILOELA Sheila from that was Glenn Jones and Pixie playing with the girls.
No, I've never done that. This is that was me playing the BILOELA Sheila.
Oh, okay.
I was the BILOELA Sheila, and I was fine in the little cotton outfit. Yeah, until that bloody idiot Chucky came in at the last minute.
worry.
Doesn't matter.
But I got to say one thing.
What's that?
I do have you to thank for a swag of things, and particularly one is.
Wait, you do know we're recording this?
No, well, I can delete it later.
Oh, I'm going to play this back.
You're a bastard.
Go on.
Alan Caswell.
You were thanking me?
I was, and I am. Yeah, Alan Caswell. We were at the Australian Bush Laureate Awards. We got an award for an album that you produced of my poetry, and Alan Caswell was there as well. Up for I think he had an entry in there as well. And you suggested that he and I should get together and do some writing.
Well,
and we did.
You know, I'm absolutely pleased about that because what's happened since? 2 golden guitars he got. Hey, who you got to thank for that now? It's on radio. It's there. It's on the podcast. It's been recorded.
Alan Caswell, thank you for the 2 golden guitars.
Shearing and cursing and sweating and bending. Shearer thinks his job must be never ending, but the old shearer's cook's always kneading and cutting at all times of day. He must feed them something. He's a grumpy old bugger, it's true, but he's the best at feeding the crew. He'd like a gas cooktop and a microwave oven, and a fridge and a freezer to keep all the grub in. But out on the muster he does his own toiling, with just a camp oven and a billy to boil in. He's a grumpy old bugger, it's true, but he's the best at feeding the crew. From sparrow-fired into the night, so no one goes hungry and they all get a bite. The shearers aren't grateful and they're never polite, but they pretty soon tell him if he don't get it right, he's a grumpy old bugger, it's true, but he's the best at feeding the crew. When the shearers get tired, they'll often abuse him, say he puts too much water into the stew, and he might get angry for a moment or two, then shrugs shoulders and goes back to what he was doing. He's a grumpy old bugger, it's true, but he's the best at feeding the crew. Shearing and cursing and sweating and bending, a shearer thinks his job must be never ending, but the old shearer's cook's always kneading and cutting at all times of day. He must feed them something. He's a grumpy old bugger, it's true, but he's the best at feeding the crew. He's a grumpy old bugger, it's true, but he's the best at feeding the crew.
Yeah, well, see, you got the 2 golden guitars for songs you've written, but that wasn't one of them. What was that?
That's correct. Feeding the Crew, written by Kathy Bazinski.
Wow.
It's a good song, mate.
It is a great
and you
song.
don't pull,
No,
yeah.
it's a great song.
Pilgrim Brothers playing, left the Capricorn line way behind. Pictures in the windscreen kept changing all the time. Now we're floating on our backs under a Mataranka Milky Way. Just floating on our backs under a Mataranka Milky Way. Got it all to ourselves. Everybody else has packed it in. $400 from Darwin, 3,000 from where it all began. Now we're floating on our backs under a Mataranka Milky Way. Just floating on our backs under a Mataranka Milky Way. Good to get to Darwin, that's where we're heading, no set time. We can get there when we like, but for now that big bright sky's just yours and mine. And we're floating on our backs under a Mataranka Milky Way. Just floating on our backs under a Mataranka Milky Way. Mataranka, Mataranka Milky Way. Mataranka, Mataranka Milky Way. Mataranka, Mataranka, Milky Way.
Brian Stitt there with Mataranka Milky Way. Ah, gorgeous song. First time I ever saw Mataranka.
Yes.
You've been around. You must have been there.
Yep.
But first time I ever saw Mataranka, 1979, when I was with the legendary Buddy Williams. And
how old were you at the time?
Oh, look, a 20-year-old. I think I was only 20.
Well, you're only a young nipper.
Only a young fella. And we pulled up to Mataranka the evening before because we'd come up from the previous day's gig or something. Like, as you know, it's tyranny of distance up there. It's a long time between water stops. But we got to Mataranka, and set up camp that night. And the next morning, 6 a.m, woke up to this primordial scene of the mist and everything on the rainbow pool.
Yeah, rainbow, beautiful.
Absolutely extraordinary.
Beautiful.
Well, Manfred, I think we're done with our first podcast, mate.
Well, if that's the way you feel, let's get the flaming hell out of here.
Yeah, I think we'll play something. Something.
How about some poetry for crying out loud?
I know you're the poet, and we haven't done any poetry. How about a bit of Ray Essery? I'm sure it's something.
Mate, he's older than dirt.
I know, but I'm sure Ray will give us something.
Meaty and something
iconic and meaty and something
to
cerebral.
take away, yes.
And something political that we can put our.
Yes. He's a bush poet for crying out
we
loud.
Can hang
we
our
can
hats
do it.
off anything that he says.
Miss Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter was bitter, and if she put the bit of butter in the batter, then the batter would turn out bitter. But if she went and bought a little bit of better butter that was better than the bit of butter and put it in the batter, then the batter wouldn't be bitter. So she went and bought a little bit of better butter that was better than the bit of butter and put it in the batter, and the batter wasn't bitter. So wasn't it good that little Miss Betty bought a little bit of better butter?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
If you don't like it, who cares? If you do, we'll be back next week with another episode of Stumpy and Grumpy. At only $2 an episode, what have you got to lose? $2, I guess.